We're here. We're live.
Here
Hi.
we are. We're live. Back at you.
Okay, so if anyone is new to this thing that we're doing, this is only the second time that we've ever been live. So if we are screwing it up, well, there you have it. That's why.
We don't screwing it up.
We don't know what we're doing, really. We're just
making our own paths in the forest with Facebook. So we're live from the Salon today. Last week it was the library. Today it's the Salon at Palette Upstairs. It's exquisite up here.
What is Palette Upstairs?
Well, it's a state of mind, isn't it?
It is. It feels very high up here.
It does.
So Palette Upstairs is the co-working and community space above Palette Cafe in Saratoga Springs, New York, on Broadway. And we are a group of humans that are banding together to level up ourselves, both in career and in life.
I would say badasses, not just humans, men and women. Badasses, yes. Leveling up. Also, I'm Marcella, and this is Catherine.
Oh yes, this is I'm Catherine. This is Catherine. I am Catherine Hover, and then this is baby Zia. This is also her second ever live on Facebook. Mm-hmm. This poor thing she's done so many things in her first 4 months of life that it's really pretty cool. And she's gonna love it about her life, or she's gonna hate me for it. So we'll see. Jury's still out.
I think she'll be on to great things after all the adventures she's had already.
Yeah, so just a timeline it for people who don't know. So June 5th, we opened the cafe downstairs. The end of July, we told people what we want to do with Upstairs, a creative membership space for women to come together, get work done, but also connect, convene. Is that a word? Is that what I mean? Convene?
Yes.
Contribute with each other and help each other with everything, all the things. And so that we did at the end of July, and then once a month we did an event for for anybody who wanted to join up. And through there, we got 50 founding members who, joined to be part of it from the ground up. So we have everyone. Originally, I thought I was just going to have a bunch of remote workers, which are amazing. But instead, we just got a humongous diversity of people doing all sorts of different incredible things. Members in food and beverage, restaurant owners, hotel owner, nonprofits, doctor. We have 2 doctors. We have a nurse. So we could basically deliver a baby if we wanted to here.
Mm-hmm. Anything you
we
need.
We can create life.
And sustain it. And so, there's the cafe downstairs, and then upstairs is where all of the magic happens with these members that Catherine's talking about.
Oh, right. So we opened the upstairs November 7th. Mm-hmm. I also had this baby, Zia, on August 10th. So it's just been like a crazy whirlwind of the last of 2019, the last of the decade has been wow, is all I can say.
I'm sure none of you know anything about that. I'm sure everyone's just like sitting at home, relaxing.
I would, yeah, that sounds lovely. This is going on like 4 nights of not sleeping. So I also have 2 other daughters besides this one and a husband, and the stomach bug has hit our home. Yeah, no, we're all good, but I'm good, Zia's good, Ruby, Mark, no, and Posey is good.
Maybe I'll stay over here.
I won't bring it on you. But it was a 24-hour thing, but it takes it out of you. I mean, she's already not sleeping, and then. Now Ruby's, it's a 5-year-old, almost 2-year-old, and then 4-month-old, and we are in the thick of it, not sleeping, but also still having to work, and so it's exhausting. But
at least it's only a 24-hour.
That's enough of that. Yes.
It's all right.
And like I said, we'd rather get it this week than next week.
It's true.
Because we're traveling, so we'll be. I'm originally from the New Orleans area, as is Mark, my husband, so we will be traveling for the holidays to see family and friends, and I would hate to get them sick.
Yeah. So who wants to barf on a plane?
Yeah, no, the plane thing. We're actually separating because the last time we traveled, the day after we opened the upstairs, I felt like I owed it to my family and to go to Disney World. So we went to Disney World with Mark's parents. They had already planned a trip, and although it was kind of like, maybe this isn't the right timing, nothing stands between me and Disney. No matter what. I'm a fanatic.
I've heard this.
Yeah. Did we talk about this last time?
I think we'll never not talk
We'll
about
never not
Disney.
talk about Disney. So we went to Disney, and the traveling there, it was a direct flight, but Ruby was a mess. This one was a mess. And so this time we've decided to divide and conquer. So Mark is going to take Ruby on his own, and then I'm going to take the other two.
What's
And
going
we'll
on?
meet in New
I think
Orleans.
that's a good plan.
It will be what it will be.
Oh, good morning to Dawn, who just said hello to us. in the
That's
comments.
Mark's aunt. Hi,
Hello,
Dawn.
Auntie.
Auntie Dawn. Hopefully I get to see you for Christmas. We'll see. Thanks for being here.
She won't get you sick.
I won't get you sick, I promise.
It's not going to happen.
Okay, so
Let's
get to the nitty-gritty.
Yeah, we have things to talk about. We have things on our minds this week. And, one of the things, I don't even remember if we brought this up last week, but something that you and I have connected over and that you have really gotten me into more than I've ever been into is the actuality and the process of using a journal in life.
Yes, I don't like journal traditionally journaling, like the Dear Diary. This is how I felt today, and this is how I want to feel tomorrow. I don't,
So you don't like have a lock on it that you hide and then hide it under your bed with like a list of things?
No. I mean, my journaling consists of lists. So I like to cross. I'm like one of those people like to cross things off the list. I even add things that I've already done that day to the list that I can then cross it off because it just makes me feel like accomplished, So I'm a lister. So I list the things that like I'm really happy about, the things I'm looking forward to in the day, the things that I absolutely have to get done. Because the alternative is like looking back in the day and being like, what exactly did I do? Well, I mean, chances are high that you did a ton of shit, even if it's like washing clothes or feeding yourself, feeding a child, keeping a child alive. Like I write all that shit down. Like that's something to cross off the list every day.
True. You deserve credit for everything that you do.
Yeah. So we created this really cool, like if you use this PDF every day.
And by we, she means we created this PDF.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'd be cool to just like explain to them how it happens. I come to Marcella with like these like crazy like, this is what I want to do. I don't want to do this. And I'm like a lunatic. And then she makes sense of it all. So I maybe drew up a picture of like, this is what I want. And then you brought it to life.
No, you drew it up.
And you made it very colorful, which is really awesome.
Well, I had some help. We have amazing members here, and I got some design reviews with them as well to get some feedback, which was awesome.
Journals don't have to just be a bunch of lines. It's so intimidating to look at a journal that's completely empty in the store, and it's just like line. And like, what are you going to write? What are you going to say? And I don't know how. I have a ton of composition books that have like the first 3 pages filled out, and then we just like fell off the radar.
I know they can be intimidating.
It is.
My advice for that is if you have a journal like that, just write, I don't know what to write over and over again until you do know what to write.
Or you fall asleep.
Or you fall asleep and then it trails off.
I would fall asleep.
With straw hearts.
Okay, so let's show them. Do you have
no, I didn't print that out.
You didn't print it. Well, shit, you guys. You are gonna have to dig a little deeper. We can also email you a PDF. Oh no, you know what? It's on our website, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
We are so coordinated. And we have it on our website, so you can go to the shop and you can click on it and you can download it. It's like a free sheet of paper that you can print out 1,000,000 times. You could actually print it out 365 times and have an awesome year of journaling. And it's so cool because it's like a list of things that you're really happy about today. That could be that it's not snowing outside,
Mm-hmm. I'm breathing.
And then we also talk about like the actual things that you do have to get done in a day to make you feel like you accomplished a lot. Mm-hmm. So you write down those things, and then there's something like super awesome about yourself that you're proud of, or that you can look back on throughout the day and be like, you know what, that's right, I am a badass. I am an exceptional mother. I am freaking kicking ass. I am a really great friend. Anything you want to say about yourself. But it has to be positive, though. None of this negative.
No,
toxic.
we need those reminders, especially like when it's dark at like 2 p.m., which it is.
Yeah.
And there's like a lot of pressure. Like, let's be real. It's a difficult time of year. There's a lot of like people pulling us in a lot of different directions. And even though it's for holidays, which are like generally a happy time, like it is not easy for everybody.
I actually, we should talk about that because like a lot of people have a very difficult time during the holidays. You know, it's like when your whole family gathers and you realize when people aren't there and it's, it brings you down or maybe you're not doing what you've always done for the holidays. And so it can be so hard. And then the other part of it is like the expectations that people put on you to just to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot.
There's only 24 hours in the day. We need sleep. Let's be real.
Well, you need sleep. I don't.
Yeah,
need sleep. I've been going without sleep, so apparently I don't need it. I can still function. Let's see how long I can function.
Let's play a game.
I know. It's exhausting, but it helps to have somewhere to like fun to go to. Like,
it does.
And people to, really cool people to surround yourself with that like get you out of that rut, because it's misery is company and it's a lot. I mean, a lot of it's much easier to just be miserable and like just start it. Like, it's snowing. It's cold outside. I'm miserable. My kids are screaming, runny nose. Yesterday I had to go wait at the bus stop with everybody, and it was like 30. It was like 29 degrees, but it felt like 18, and the wind was like dish, and it was miserable for like I thought it was gonna be 5 minutes, and then I like look at the app, and the bus is like 10, running behind. So we ended up standing out there for like 25 minutes in front of 15 Church, which is like this fancy restaurant in Saratoga, and I'm on the main street, so I'm sure like a gajillions of people are like, who is this crazy child with 2 children and they're screaming, like not just they were like ugh. It was bad. And so a lot of people just pass by, and I'm like just mortified. But I can't not be there. I have to get off the bus, and it kept on getting delayed, and it was just like a miserable moment. And it's easy to just like let that completely deflate you at that time in the day too. It's very tricky, right? Because it's like 4 o'clock. I've already been up since 3 a.m. and like there's the light at the end of the tunnel is like still quite far away, like meaning bedtime. And so it's like,
and your children are howling like banshees on the cold wind.
Lunatics. And then also like Ruby she's gonna be 2 January 4th, so she's very much like she knows what she wants and she knows all. So she didn't want her jacket on, she didn't want the mittens on, she didn't want the hat on, so she's like throwing all this stuff off onto the sidewalk. And yeah, I got some funny faces.
I bet. Well, she survived. She's here today.
Like when she was just actually at daycare today, which is something I'm grateful for today. But what's funny is like when people look at you like you are a lunatic, I lean into that, and I'm like, I am a lunatic. All these kids are screaming, and it brings me great joy.
Yes.
Like that look that people give you, and you're like, do you think I want to be here right now with these screaming children in the freaking cold, waiting for a school bus? No, like this is not my best moment, but it is a moment in time that I have to live through. So take that judgmental look and that crazy. What is that? What is that people do that? I mean, maybe they just can't help their face. That's
maybe it's just their face. I don't have children, but I definitely know that look.
Yeah, it's like
I lean into it too. I think it's amazing.
Or it's the pitiful look, like, oh, you poor thing. I'm like, I know, it's pitiful. I'm really freaking living this right now. And there was one woman that walked by with her son, and she said, "Can I help you?" And I was like, "No, thank you. I appreciate it, but there's literally nothing I can do right now. I have to sit here. I have to wait for this bus. It will be here eventually." But it was like that fight or flight. I'm like, should I run home and just like, I don't know. Anyway, we got through it. Cozy got off the bus. We went home. Everything was fine. Everything ended well. It was just a life lesson to lock Ruby up with the jacket. Like, I needed to put her in her gear and then also lock her in this car seat. That's where I went wrong.
But you learned.
Yeah.
And no one has frostbite.
No, they don't. That's true.
It's a good thing.
Oh my God, Megan Daly just joined. Congratulations, Megan freaking Daly. You just did something incredible. Lots of school, lots of studying, lots of sleepless nights in a whole different kind of way than I am. And congratulations, you passed the test. She's a registered nurse now,
yes.
right? Yep. And now on to the next thing, right? So cool. Give yourself a freaking
congratulations. You're
we
amazing.
Hope to come in. You should come in. Come in for a free scone or free coffee. Let us give you hugs. You have accomplished amazingness.
Absolutely.
And you deserve a free scone. So come see us. We love you.
It is amazing. I love when people accomplish great things.
Yeah, Megan's been coming here how long? Well, we've only been open for 6 months. So she's been coming here for 6 months, studying her ass off. And I mean, I could never go back to school. Like, that's just not my thing. Like, I barely passed college, high school, barely got into college, barely passed college. And I could never go back to school. It takes, like, legit dedication to study. And then to make A's. And then to also, like, take the test and do well.
For real.
Yeah.
We applaud you. Oh my gosh. So yeah, back to the journal situation. You should all download that page from our website. It's on www.thepalettcafe.com. You go to the shop. You can download it. It's free. It'll help you organize everything you need to do and keep your mind right for these difficult, challenging days ahead.
Yeah, and there's also, what is it called when you have like a WWTA, what are those things called? The acronym?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's also got the acronym that I like replicate every single day, and it's WWTAF. Does anyone want to guess what that stands for? Radio silence.
I hear crickets.
Yeah. It's not what you think. AF is not what you think it is, okay? It's wake up, because that is something that you should check off your list. Like, tell me who said that you listened to?
Oh, Sadhguru, my main man.
Did we talk about this last time?
We did talk.
We're
repeating.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you have to wake up. You have to check that, and you get to check it off. It's like really cool. Be like, oh my God, I did freaking wake up, and you're forced to be appreciative that you woke up, and then like everyone that you really like and love, and even everybody woke up, right?
Keep you fired.
Because what's the statistic?
Like 1 million people don't wake up every day. They just like die in their sleep.
Okay, so that is worth noting and reflecting on every freaking day. So wake up, water. You have to drink water. Like, your entire body is predominantly water. And so you need to, like, I'm keeping another human alive with my body. It needs water. And then think and thank. Yep. Or think and thank, or thank and think, or however you want to look at it. You have to think about what your day is going to look like. Think about what went wrong yesterday, what went great yesterday, tomorrow. Like, just be with yourself and your thoughts. It's not a scary place. It's not like, that's another thing, like meditation. Everyone's like, oh, do you meditate? I mean, I don't know if I sit down and I meditate, but I certainly do think with myself, like all by myself. That's the same thing. I think it goes deeper if you're meditating, but we can explore that. Someone could teach you how to meditate. That would be fun.
Yeah, we can meditate live. That wouldn't be weird at all.
And be thankful, right? So think and think whatever you like, think and think. Be thankful for what's going on in your life, all the good things. There are always good things to focus on. And it's just more fun to think about the positive stuff. And then A is action. You can be so inspired to do whatever, but like none of that shit is worth anything unless you take action. So write down what it is you need to do to feel better about yourself, or to do the next thing that like is going to bring that goal to you. And you do it. You got to take action. And then that's when I usually like go back down to the bottom of the page and like actually write down what it is I need to do today. And then fun. F is fun, because you have to find, I freaking find the fun in everything. It's fun to think about fun things and do fun things, and find something positive, cheerful, whimsical, fun in everything that you do. Like, for example, do you have an example?
Oh, I've got a good one. So I definitely live that as a lifestyle. And I like to even inject humor into the most like painful scenarios in my life. So over the summer, I was walking down a staircase and the stair collapsed, like every tall person's worst nightmare. I blew out my ankle, and so I somehow like made it down the stairs. I was like crying, it was so painful. And I made it to the front yard, and I like collapsed, laid down, and my mom was there. And of course it was the one day I wore a dress, and yes, I wore underwear, but maybe they weren't the best choice.
I don't have like awesome underwear anymore. I just don't.
Well, that's what happens at a certain point in our life.
I used to think that awesome underwear like really brought me joy, but it doesn't. It doesn't work for me. So anyway,
maybe in your 20s. So I'm like laying there wailing in pain with like my ankle blown up, like the biggest kinkle you've ever seen. And
it was like really bad timing. I want to say
really
we had just opened the cafe. And I was like,
earlier.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So I'm like laying there, like think I'm dying. And my mom looks at me and she goes, do you have any shorts I can bring you? Like everyone in the neighborhood can see your undercarriage.
Why do I think this is the backyard this happened?
Well, it did happen in the backyard, but I like managed to drag myself like a half beach mermaid whale person to the front yard. And then I'm like rolling around like in pain, and she's like, can I bring you some shorts? And I'm like, I don't care. And so then my boyfriend got there, and he was like on the scene, like such a superhero with his like man cape on. He's like, I got you, honey. And he picked me up, and I was a little off balance. And then I ended up falling down into a gutter.
Where's the fun in this right now?
I laughed so hard. Well, when we finally got to the hospital and I was like getting treated, and I'm like laying in this room with like my giant sock that was so big, it had a sloth on it, and like it was so swollen. It was so bad, but I just kept laughing. I'm like, no, I don't own any shorts that I could have put on. I'm sorry, I blinded the neighborhood. And thanks for dropping me in the gutter, honey.
Dude, the craziest things happened to Marcella, but only because she takes it all in stride. I mean, I feel like things that happen to you, you cannot make up.
I know the best part, which is so that I blew out my ankle, and then I got dropped in the gutter and blinded the neighborhood
and you
with
think
my
it's
undercarriage.
Funny.
I think it's hysterical.
Yeah,
but that gets me through difficult situations.
It does.
Which pop up every day.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I just used to have this perspective like everyone's out to get me, nothing goes right, and I'm miserable, and like, when am I going to catch a break? Never. You're not going to catch a fucking break, Catherine. You have to do the shit you need to make yourself happier and better.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I can help like just one person change that perspective, change the freaking mindset to like stop, like pull yourself together, right?
Pull yourself together.
Do this damn PDF journal thing. It's awesome, and it's changed my life. And I really am like just a zealot for like when things work for me, I really want to tell everyone. Not because like I'm trying to sell you on anything. I literally just want you to benefit from this sheet of paper.
Mm-hmm. And I want you to laugh about
and
everything.
And Marcella wants you to laugh. Yeah.
Laugh real hard.
Yeah. So WWTAF.
Yes.
Super fun.
So I'm really excited. The holidays are almost here. Just kidding.
Well, yeah. So you're not a big holiday person.
I like that other people decorate, and I can drive around and pretend that it's my house.
Look at the lights and stuff.
I like that, but I have really not a lot of need for that. And I think a lot of it is that we were kind of talking about it before. It's a difficult time of year for a lot of people, and it's stressful, and they feel family pressures, or they miss family members that aren't with us, or they're like, oh, I have to buy gifts for all of these people, and like I have so much money to spend on gifts for all of these people.
It's not even that. It's like, I mean, yeah, it's like expensive, and then like, are you gonna get what that person actually wants? You know, are you gonna be the person that like gives the shit that they like keep in their closet for years and years and years because they didn't want that, they don't have a need for it? You know, like I do really try to think hard on like what someone would want to receive, and it's exhausting, you know.
It is.
I also made my sister-in-law. I don't know if she's watching right now, but Amanda, this is for you. You set the bar so high in your gift-giving skills that it causes me extreme anxiety.
That's giving me anxiety.
Look, she is like the best about giving presents. Like she enjoys it. Like you can tell she really enjoys like, and she starts like on January 1st. She starts thinking about what she's gonna get you from day one of the year, which is the opposite of what I do. I'm like scrambling, but I want to say like what, you know, it's like the Christmas after we were married, she bought us ornaments. Like she got us thoughtful like ornaments that we would put on our tree together as like a newlywed. It was our first Christmas. It was like so thoughtful. Oh my God, she's like so freaking good. And I hope that it's genetics and that my children will
I believe
get that. Yeah. Because I like overthink everything and then I enjoy getting gift cards, so that's what I usually resort to. I get people gift cards because then I.
Well, you know, something we've been talking about is a tool used by even the most Christmassy of all Christmassy humans on the earth, making a list and checking it twice.
Yes.
Maybe use that.
Yes.
Take the pressure off yourself. Just like know that your heart is always into it and that the people who love you are going to love you even if you get them socks.
Or like a card, like a holiday card is so
Cards are amazing.
Awesome.
Cookies. Yo, shout out to Monty, our founder member, for her cookie game.
Yeah, they're all gone in my house.
All gone.
So Monica came in yesterday with 2 ginormous boxes of cookies. And like the box was wrapped. It was so special.
Yeah, she like graphic designed things. It was amazing.
It was so cool. And then each of the types of cookies, it wasn't just all the same cookie, it was assorted cookies. It was incredible. And they all tasted delicious and they're all gone
all
at
gone.
my house.
We're not sharing with anyone.
We can't keep sweets in the house.
Not happening.
I'm not the problem. It's definitely Mark. He can't not dig into the treat.
Yo, they're so good. Well, you know, it's like funny we're talking about gifts. I got you something.
You got me something, and I got you something. Yes.
Are you ready? Can I give you your
Your
first
birthday
gift?
was just this past week too.
Yes.
So
41.
you get extra gifts.
That's so nice of you. Well, I have a gift for you. Can
Okay.
I start it off?
Yeah.
I know that you really like coffee because you have a coffee shop. So I got you this tumbler. It's
That is
wonderful
so thoughtful.
for hot or cold drinks.
Yes. It's double insulated.
Have you heard
How
of Palette?
convenient.
It's an amazing
No
place.
straw necessary.
It's so good. It saves the turtles.
And it fits in your cup holder. That's
It
that's a pet peeve of
that's
mine.
just
When
a
you get the
legit
cups
thing.
and then you get in the car and you're like, this one fits.
Well, I hope you enjoy that.
I hope you enjoy
I
that.
thought you got me something too.
I did. I got you this socks to
Yeah.
keep your feet warm.
I love them. And you know,
These are the socks like all the kids are wearing, and also they're like tube socks, like back in the day, are coming back. So get yourself a pair of tube socks.
I'm 41 now, and I really like receiving socks, so I'm hyped.
So also, Mark has a pair of these, and he said that they're actually really, really good quality and very comfortable. They like the cushions and it's like reinforcements in the toe and the heel. You know, the toe and the heel, like fully toe. Yeah.
For all the sports that I play. That's so perfect. You know, I got you something else.
Oh gosh.
I don't know if you're ready. I know you have like the glasses.
People are tapping out.
Dropping like
They're
flies.
like, no, none of this, Catherine. Stop.
Okay.
We
So
have really
this-
exciting things to share at the end.
It's true.
So
This is a really
stay
thoughtful
tuned.
gift that I got for you, Catherine, because I know you love pink.
It's so funny. I got you something.
Stop
You
it.
wear denim all the time.
You're amazing. We are of one mind.
We are one.
Here, wait, I want that one.
We
Let's take
literally
it.
do
That's
these
so
things.
cool.
Okay, what's next?
You
Let's just
got-
cut the shit and show what we
Oh,
have.
fine. But it was so funny.
Pin.
Our spiel.
Little pin to put on your lapel.
We have this amazing shirt.
So it's self-funded. I have to kind of explain this.
explain
It's
that.
not like
It's
this
so pretty.
cocky, I'm self-funded, like me personally, but Palette is self-funded because we pre-sold founding memberships to join the Palette Upstairs community. And so that's what that's all about. We also have hoodies,
Oh, the hoodie is amazing.
the softest hoodies in the world.
It's not beige, it's tan.
It's tan.
It's beautiful.
Oh, and I have one more thing here. You keep chatting.
Okay.
These things came in. I'm so excited.
Oh, yes. We also have this shirt. It's pink. It's amazing. It's kind of our color. It looks good on men and women, pink especially. And the self-funded thing is really fun because it really, like, aren't we all on some level?
These just came in. I'm so excited. It's a self-funded necklace.
We needed those.
I'm so excited about these. We are all self-funded.
We are.
Hustling here.
We are.
Trying to do whatever it is we're trying to do.
Everything.
Okay, and when in doubt, we also have gift cards if you just want to share the love of palette with the masses. You could also gift a membership to Palette.
Oh yeah.
That would be cool.
That is a gift.
Like if you have that person in your life who's like working on a business or trying to figure out what they're gonna do with the rest of their lives. Or if they're like a busy mom and who would like to just have like a home away from home, or I mean, the possibilities are endless, and the people that could utilize the space and do awesome things with us here are endless.
It's pretty amazing. I meet people every day who I'm like, just join us so we can change your life. It's so much fun.
It's just a lot of fun to be like, to come here every day, and all the people who are here are no bullshit, unapologetically positive, and they like believe in you. All of them.
It's true.
It's really cool.
So guess what? You've got a special event coming up tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So when Ruby, my second daughter, was just born, I was like on Facebook scrolling away, and my girlfriends at home were doing these like lunch parties where they would just all meet together. They would go to lunch and they would dress up and they would have so much fun. I was like, oh, freak, I go to lunch all the time as it is. I wonder if people would join me and also dress up. So I went on to Facebook, I did a little post about how my friends are having all this fun in New Orleans, and damn it, we want to have fun here too, right? There's got to be fun people here. Sure. So I had like 120 comments of people who were like, I want to go to lunch with you. Okay, great. So we made it happen. I went to Scallions like the next day, and I told the owner at the time, I was like, can I please host a party here? We'll sell tickets, we'll all gather, it'll be themed, and everybody will just have lunch. And she was like, okay, great. So we sold out that event, that very first event, within 3 days. We had 45 people. A lot of them, like half of them I didn't know. It's like half of them people I knew, half of them were like friends of friends, and I didn't know them. But so it was really, really cool. There are 3 rules. Well, first of all, the 8th lunch is tomorrow, right? Tomorrow at Hattie's in Saratoga, and you can still get tickets. So there's one there. You can go to our website under events, and you'll see this tacky holiday party lunch, and you get a ticket. And you just show up, and there are 3 rules. So you have to dress up according to the theme. So tomorrow's tacky Christmas. Number 2, no networking, no passing out of the business cards. That's not what this is about. This is about just having lunch, having fun, gathering with people that you may or may not know, and eating lunch. That's it. There's no networking. Like, I will flick a business card in your face if I see it, like that. Seriously. And then number 3 is no cattiness, like you can't sit here, the seat's safe, bullshit, none of that. So what's really incredible about those 3 rules is that the people who show up are the best kind of people. They are like super fun, dressed up, like some go over the top. Like for the first one, it was, the theme was red and pink. And that morning I went in my closet and I pulled out all of the red and pink things that I ever had, and I wore them all together, and I looked like a crazy person. And then some people just came and they had like a pink pin or whatever. So it's like, do you, right? However extreme or not extreme you are. But it's just amazing because like just the most positive, fun people. Like the mean girls, they just don't even show up. They're not. It's not their thing. Yeah, it's so cool. So we are having one tomorrow at Hattie's.
It's at 11:30.
11:30 to 1:30, and you can get tickets on Palette's website.
Yes.
And then all of that goes directly to the restaurant. Like, I don't keep a cut of it. That's not what it's about. It is all about just like literally eating lunch with people that are fun.
In an amazing outfit that's themed.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm going to wear it. Yeah. I have these really cool plaid Christmas pants that I'm going to wear. I just had to find them.
Oh, I have a velour Santa tracksuit. With a sequin Santa.
Oh my god!
I'm kind of into the holiday sweaters and the holiday outfits this year.
And there's also always new people that come.
Yeah,
like, it's not the same group of people. I mean, it is a handful of the same group of people, but they're fun. And then there's always new people. It's so much fun.
It is so much fun. Speaking of fun, there's a new decade coming. And I know we talked about events before. We're talking about events right now. But we have some pretty hype things planned for 2020 for all of y'all. And one is a brand new storytelling series that we're launching in January. It's I think the 18th.
Yes, January 18th. And is it from 6 to 8? Or it's probably going to be longer.
It's going to be like 6 to whenever.
Yeah, whenever the party's over.
Yeah.
And it's at Palette for now.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's a lot more people that show up, then we do have a second location, a satellite location that we can go to. And it will be super cool if we get there. Because okay, so this is what it is. I guess it was in November, I went to this event that the chamber put on, the Capital Region Chamber, and it was a Pechakucha night, which okay, it's a form of presenting. So it's 20 slides, 20 seconds each, and you like stand in front of a screen that has your slides like flipping, and you tell a story that is relevant to those slides. So it's really kind of stressful because like, you got to time it right and you practice, but it was so much fun. And I was like, oh my God, we have to do this sort of like storytelling thing. It was so much fun to present, but also it was so cool to hear other people's stories. I just love hear people talk about something that they're passionate about. I mean, that was like the underlying theme, is that all these people were just so excited about their story. And aren't we all? So I was like, we have to do this at Fallon. So the first event is going to be Pechakucha style. And we have, is it 10? 10. We have 10 presenters already signed up. Mm-hmm. And oh my gosh, are you one of them?
Oh yeah.
You're one of them. Francesca is one of them. She's incredible. She is a girl mom, and she's also has a really fun accent. She's from Australia. So if nothing more than to come and hear Francesca speak on a stage in her Australian accent, you should do it.
It's so charming.
It really is. And then who else is going? Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling Jackie's presenting on sharks.
I sense that.
Yeah.
I don't think you're ready for what I'm presenting on. It's not going to be funny at all.
I know. See, the thing about you is like I think I have you, and then I do not. And I'm like, whoa, didn't see that coming. Jesus, she's actually very dark.
I am.
She's like the reason why we have True Crime Night every Wednesday night. Mm-hmm. It's creepy darkness.
It's true. But I'm like a rainbow unicorn with darkness on the inside.
She makes dark very cool. And then the other so then from there on, that'll be our launch for the Pechakucha, and then from there on, come here, lady. Oh yes. Come on. Oh yes, I'm about to change. I'm about to flip the camera on you.
Oh no!
If you don't get over here.
Yeah, come and see us.
Oh no!
Yes, this is Natalie. Does everyone know Natalie? She is the owner, purveyor of Saratoga Trunk. Been in business 25 years. We'll be celebrating 25 years.
25 years.
And she's a fashion icon.
Yes.
Fashion icon. I mean, look at this. She's wearing fur. Anyone who wears fur is a big deal. I love it.
Over 40 years old. Older than most people here.
Yes.
So it's okay.
Sustainable, reusable.
Sustainable. And
not
falling apart, but it's wonderful. Yes.
I love you.
Carry on.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. This is for your day on Saturday with the other.
Yeah, so Natalie gifted me a pair of the most incredible purple leather pants that actually fit too, surprisingly enough. So I'm gonna wear them on Saturday night at our holiday Christmas party for our family members.
But open that in front of your.
Okay, I will. I'll open it in front of everybody.
You can wear them.
She's not afraid.
So excited. Okay, so then the next event. Oh my!
I'm speechless.
God,
that's amazing.
This is
amazing. And it's fur.
And it's amazing. Oh my God! Do you guys see this? This is perfect.
Yes.
And it matches the pants perfectly. It's very Scary Spice.
I love it.
Who is my favorite Spice Girl?
That's so beautiful.
I love it.
Finally, your true self comes out.
I'm living my best life.
Right.
Thanks, Nat.
You're amazing, Natalie. Well, now I got out my fashion game for Saturday.
Yeah, you gotta bring it.
I was gonna go conservative. Now it's like all.
No, I'm wearing purple leather pants and this sweater.
You'll no doubt. I mean, that's all.
She gets me.
She does get you.
Okay, so the first story slam is going to be Petracucha style. So all of our founding members are going to tell stories. And I mean, you think like you may think Jackie's going to present on financial. She's a financial advisor. She's my financial advisor. She's incredible. And like you may think she's going to like present on that, but then she kicks you with the sharks and how they're amazing.
They are. She is.
Okay, so you're going to surprise us with something crazy, I'm sure.
Not ready.
And then from then on, we're going to do a once a month story slam. So we will basically just pick a topic, and then you will show up and put your name in the hat if you want to talk about that topic. And do we do like a time limit or something? We haven't figured that out yet. There's going to be a limit. It's going to be so much fun. Mm-hmm. So even if you are not a talker and you don't want to tell a story, fine. Just come and hear people's stories. It's so... What is the word? It's not like it isn't. It can be inspiring, but I think
it's transformative. Like it just changes the way that you think about yourself and your own story, and it can change the way that you look at the world and give you all kinds of aha moments about either your experience or the experiences of others. It's pretty amazing.
Well, and I just like to hear from people that you may not have ever like spoken to or talked to, and you just learn something. So it's really cool.
True. It's
so excited about that.
And then we kind of have like a little mini announcement, kind of not mini at all. We are cooking up something pretty special for the end of next year. It's going to be pretty big.
For the end of next year?
For the end of next year.
Yes.
It's going to be a pretty big live event here in Saratoga at an undisclosed location full of amazing things to experience and amazing speakers. And unforgettable everything.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know much about it yet because we're still planning it, but what we do know is that it's going to be like nothing I've ever experienced in this realm of the world. And we just have some powerful, positive, and amazing people in the Capital Region, and we want to shed some lights on them, right?
Yes.
So we're going to put it all together. It's going to be super fun. If you are at all interested in learning more or being involved, you need to add your name to our email list, like now, so that you will be in the know as we develop it.
It's amazing. We're basically planning everything we've ever wanted to have at a live event that makes it magical and inspiring and life-changing, and we're making it happen in real life here, across from like you here.
And you're gonna come. It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be so amazing.
You may even be involved, so let us know. Come meet us and tell us what it is you're working on and what you want to do with yourself, and then we just work that into this epic event. It's gonna be so much fun.
It will be. Deep breath.
It's only Thursday.
It is.
We have so much more of the week left.
I know, like a day and a half. But I'm excited. Even though it's like a tough time of year. Like I'm here for a pep talk if you need it.
I need pep talks regularly.
So do I.
But it's a busy weekend. We have the tacky Christmas sweater tomorrow, and then our founding members holiday party on Saturday night. It's just gonna be a lot of fun. And then next week is Christmas. The big jolly fella comes down the chimney, dropping gifts on all the good boys and girls in the world.
Yeah.
I don't have a chimney. No. I don't have a Christmas tree. And I do not have presents.
What if you could have any prize from Santa? What do you think he's gonna bring? What would you want?
You know what I really, really want is one of those ear drainy things.
Oh.
I think
that's pretty amazing.
This is something that
come on, Santa, come through for her.
Yeah, Santa, please come through. I need one of those, like, because this ear is very clogged, and I know that would probably solve all my problems.
I can't say it won't.
Oh man, Santa, bring me one of those thingies.
Bring her the ear drainer.
It's like a candle
really do work.
That makes me nervous that you're
the candles don't work. You gotta get like a kit.
Oh, it's a kit.
It's like a kit.
Okay.
It's pretty either like the most amazing or the most disturbing thing you can ever do to yourself.
Oh, but it's going to give me so much relief.
It really will.
So that is definitely what I want. I know Posey wants a sewing kit.
Really?
Ruby doesn't know what's going on. Zia is just like wants to stay alive, and I don't know what Mark wants either. What are you wanting from the big guy?
I mean, I can't lie. I always just want socks.
Well,
I'm 41 now.
Funny you
there's
say
like
that.
something about
You got a pair of socks today.
There's something about socks that just warms my dark heart. And also, like, I'm kind of in denial of the weather and the winter, and I like don't think that really I belong here, and so I'm not wearing socks today, and it's regret. It's pure regret. I like definitely can't feel anything below my knees after walking here.
It's really cold outside.
And I don't have children, but I have a dog named Goldie, and she wants the bone, a big one, like one of those like, what animal could this ever have come from? Bones that is made from what? I don't know.
Rawhide. Ugh.
Yeah,
I'm not a dog.
I know, but they like it.
All right, well,
I'm excited.
I think that's, we said we were only going to do a 30-minute sesh.
Well, we lied.
But we lied. We lie about the really good things, though.
We just can't be
You
quiet.
just can't stop. We just can't stop. Can't stop this.
We wouldn't have gotten to the ear kit.
We wouldn't. You're right. We would not have gotten to your kid if we didn't.
No, Santa wouldn't know. But just to remind you guys, if you are looking for a way to keep yourself organized and keep yourself inspired, you should go to the website, www.thepalettcafe.com, and go to the shop, download the free PDF. It's pretty amazing. And maybe it'll change your life or your day or your afternoon, or give you a little inspiration that you need to get through, these days when it's dark out, and it's going to be dark in about an hour. It's like 11:30.
Bye-bye,
hi,
Zia.
Zia.
You're a little late to the party.
Bye, everybody. Oh my gosh, the next time we talk to you,
it won't be 2020, will it?
It won't be 2020, but it'll be.
But Santa will have come and gone.
Yeah.
It's the thing.
It'll be good.
It's funny how time works.
And we might have like a slightly different setup next week.
Ooh.
We're just priming you for excitement.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait for that. How are we gonna pull it off?
You'll see.
We just will.
We will.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.